Hello, hello. Welcome back. So some more Elden Ring. Not gonna be streaming for long today. Um, had a late start to my day. Uh, been busy. So yeah. But I've got some ideas for what we can do during the stream. So we've got deep root depths up ahead. We can do some of this. I did say I was going to do a bunch of other things in the stream. I don't know how likely that will be. Um, we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, we've got Altus Plateau. We've got a shit ton of stuff we can still do in Larunia. I want to do Blythe side quest. I want to finish that off. Which I'm pretty sure in order to do that, we need to find. Firstly, I need to find out where I decided to put my goddamn phone charger again. This is a running theme. Know that I'm about to go live, and my phone is about to die. Ooh. Yeah. That there. Been some things that have been happening out in the world as well, of course. That we have a little chat about. GTA 6 got some leaked gameplay. Which I think was probably like the least surprising thing to happen in terms of a leak. There are people saying that's one of the biggest video game leaks in history. Really? That seems to happen every few months. But nah, it's all good. It's all fine. Yeah, not really a lot to say about it. It's pretty much what we thought it would be. No goddamn way. Is that another site of grace just right over there? It's not, is it? Good. I was gonna say. Oh, so we are gonna bump to one of you guys at some point. That's cool. That's nice. Yeah. Thank you for that. Awesome stuff. Right. Oh yeah. So these guys just randomly patrol about the place as a regular mob now because that's fun, I guess. So I think that at the very least what we're going to do in this area is I'm going to work my way down, because to start off with, it's quite annoying to say the least. It's one of those areas where drops are bigger than they look, and the game would have you believe that you can make some of them, and it's not always the case. Like this one. That's what we call a depth issue, my friends. I can't remember what the bosses were down in Deep Roots. I know of a mini boss, and I know of a secret boss. I don't know if we're going to be doing the mini boss. We're going to be encountering it because I want to run past its armor. Because we can get the Crucible Knight's armor from it. God damn. God damn. There's a cave that we missed out on. It's not a dungeon, it's just a route around, but that's fun. That's all fun. Lots of regular smithing stones. I'm pretty sure that you could get up to like smithing stone 25 in this game. Something ridiculous like that. I don't get it. There's a bunch of stuff that we can get down here as well, but it's not an area that we're going to be spending too long in. That's one of the reasons why I'm fine with just chilling and doing this now. God, we are actually just about to zip right through this. Wow, I've missed the map. That's fun. That's fine. Once we get a site of grace, I can just take a second to chill out. Should be a site of grace nearby. Is this area really this small? I honestly don't remember this place being as tiny as it was. Yeah. It might just be like my memory of this place. There's a site of grace nearby somewhere. There it is. That's sort of mad. I just genuinely just was not expecting expecting that to happen. We could actually do a character, an NPC side quest if we want to. I don't want to soft lock it, but if we go up there, we could fight some. We could fight a boss. Which is alright. Basically, the idea of the boss is that, think of it like Soul of Cinder, except it breaks up into... We need to go in here. Yeah, think of Soul of Cinder, except, instead of it breaking down into different stages, it's several different NPCs, each with their own specialities. Which, I like that concept. My brain really bigged up this area. Maybe there is, like, just an entire section which I've just forgotten about. Also, there's nothing funnier than seeing a person with a great bow. Just do that. The variation of Crucible Knight here. How's it going? Just gonna very quickly. This is the one that I call the mini-boss, largely because you don't have to fight it. And I won't, because I don't like fighting the Crucible Knights, so we are just going to move on from that. God, doesn't that just destroy every ounce of tension whatsoever? Just by running right to a Crucible Knight, and the game being like, look, it's a Crucible Knight! Oh, it's a really epic fight! Oh, you're gonna do it! Oh, who knows? And then we just loot its stuff and then sprint away. There's a few NPC stuff we can do down here. The lore for this place is interesting. I don't normally talk about the lore. I haven't normally talked about the lore of this game, but the current theory that I've read online and that a lot of things seem to be supporting is that the Earth Tree is like a parasite of sorts. This thing that came from the cosmos and latched onto what was originally its own god damn it, its own separate entity. This tree that we're here, this runs the tree beforehand, and it's one of the reasons why there are people like Rani that are like, yeah, I'm not too sure about this. I wish that there was more on that rather than just oh, I hate the horse, I hate the horse, I hate the horse. Yeah, I do wish that there was more information that was up front about that, because we've sort of got this situation going on now where it's like, we're going through the main narrative because there's not really much else to do. And then when Rani's quest comes along, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna do Rani's quest because it's this refreshing thing that's here that actually resembles how I feel about this game. Like, no, I don't want to restore the lands between to a better place because I don't know what that means. I have next to no sort of feelings towards this place. I am here because I was walked here, I was resurrected here, and it all feels kind of half-baked. Like I'm here because I'm here. I love this design. This is, but it's shit like this, right? That just it gives you so many questions to ask, and it's like there's a difference between like visual storytelling and just being obscure on purpose. Come on, I did that. Right, there should be another one. I actually remember this being somewhat difficult when I played this initially, but it's clear that I'm just overpowered at this point. Like my moving is barely taking any damage. That's that. Get this. I don't think there's literally anything other than vigor that's worth improving at this point. Like we're just we're shredding through bosses. I put out a tweet yesterday basically saying that, are you kidding me? No fucking way did the game just do this. What is this game's problem with wanting me to skip chunks of it? Like, it's legitimately just plopped us right in the middle of the capital dungeon. Yeah, to be fair though, performance has improved tenfold. Like, this was a laggy mess the first time I played it. I kept falling through the floor or whatnot. I don't really want to do the capital dungeon right now. That wasn't the idea. Yeah, no, I'm all right, thank you. Holy crap. That was terrible. The game's literally like, you've had enough fun, right? Go do the main stuff now. Go on. I'm just here like, I went to the deep root garden because I didn't want to be at the capital at this point. Jesus. Right. Right. So, I guess that we should do Fia's side quest then. That's really well, the game's just decided for us.
No. I need to do better than this. This will never kill a god. I can do better than this. It needs to slay a bloody god.
I mean, you don't have to. Right, so I just trying to remember what we have to do for Fia's side quest. She's still here? Yeah.
Greetings, great champion called by grace. I am
Yep. I've
Perhaps you
actually
know
forgotten that we
and
didn't actually talk
do
to you.
you think it vulgar, perhaps? Where I come from.
I mean,
My
she gives us
thanks.
something that just cancels the effect. The idea is that she eats a bit of our health, and as a result, we can. It gives us. I think it gives us a bit more strength or something like that.
You are very warm. What you felt like, though it is but a fleeting, come back to me. I will take you.
She likes her reading.
I am pleased. Would you like the blessing? Would you like now?
I'm pretty sure that she's gonna say something at this point and give us a weathered dagger.
I was known. After I received, I lay to do so, but before I was awakened, pray, despite all that, so please. My dear, might I? Could you
Ew.
please? A certain, it's a very, so I would like.
We don't have to ask about the dagger. We give it to D the Hunter? Or D Hunter of the Dead, rather. I think we can do this and still continue his quest. He dies from it, from what I remember. But the quest doesn't really involve him, it involves his buddy.
The map indicate will lead you to... Well, how did you... Well, I know very well whose dagger. Why don't I return it to them for you? Good work, bringing...
Oh, no. Who do we have to talk to now? Is it Roger? Just make sure I'm getting this right. Because I think that has to do with the black knives now, doesn't it? Is it not yet? Do we have to go back there then? I mean, I suppose we don't have to.
Would you like the blessing? Would you like now? You are so. Then good day to you.
Oh. I guess we do have to talk to Roger. So Roger is the mage dudes in Stormvale. So we can go and do that. Whoop. All the way over here. Which would be the best one to take? Be the rampant tower, probably. I'm pretty sure that he's still in Stormvale. It'd be a little awkward if he wasn't. Oh yeah, so you might have noticed that health's gone down a little bit. That's fine. Yeah, what the hell? The game's just... It was streamed yesterday, and like there was all these story issues, and now the game's like, yeah, it's alright now. Like, there hasn't been an update I'm aware of. In here? He's gone. Where is he? Is he at the round table? Please don't tell me he's all the way back there. It's gonna be the round table. Where is he? Well, these are doing what D does. I actually can't remember what Roger goes off to. I don't even know if I'm saying that name right. Is he?
No.
Ah, well, she's gone now.
I can do better than this. It needs to slay a bloody god.
Yep, you've said. Oh right, okay, that's fine then.
Finally, it is returned to its rightful place.
To be fair, he's
The
giving bad
stolen
vibes, so
Hello
still
brand
good. Look at
The
what she
exalted
did though.
noble. And now, though I ask you to live, I am Hark Round Table. Disturb not the death of Godwin. We live in what right our Lord.
She just T-posed on out with her. So now we can find her over here. This is... I think that she's meant to be in like an obvious spot. I remember this being genuinely difficult to spot her, but she is just sitting there now. Okay, good. Before we do this, because she's gonna pop asleep. I think she is. We are just gonna... I don't care about boss weapons or anything like that. We've got a weapon. Like, this is definitely one of those games where it's like the equipment which we have on hand is overpowered as it is. And it's not like, oh yes, getting more powerful equipment's gonna make things go easier. Yeah, technically it will, but things are already pretty easy. So put them for that level 70 already. But damn. Just looking at the amount that we've got that we just haven't used. You mental, look at this! 15! Jesus. As I said before, this game's broken. This game's very broken. Ah.
I knew you would. What is it to deny like the dogmatic? You are an odd one. I am the guardian of those who live in death. They
I
call
love the
me
fact that the
a
alternative to
foul
this
and
is, yes, I
rotten
am
witch.
one to kill you.
Yet you still wished.
Open
When the
secret for who?
first of the demigods died, his flesh was marked with the half-wheel wound of the centipede. Godwyn's Hallowbrand has since been recovered at the Round Table Hold, but there is another Hallowbrand out there somewhere, and I must find it before the time comes we receive our Lord. When Godwyn died, a Hallowbrand scored his flesh, but another exists. Another mark in the shape of the
Cursed mark
half-wheel
of death.
wound of the centipede, and I must find it before the time comes we receive our Lord. My hands will be dirtied once more by the deed. Will you still let me hold you, even then?
Let me think about this. I'm pretty sure like the Age of Dustborn ending is utilized by this. I think we're okay to give this to her. Yeah.
This is the... How did you... Oh my... With this and claim you and though I can't, can I hold you? I will soon lend it with a new life of the gold as the rune of the... Please, brandish this child. My rune. Stay the by becoming. I will to conceive. Brandish my rune. Stay the by becoming.
Right, so that's two, technically three endings that have opened up to us because the main ending's still there as well. But yeah, that happened. That means that we can't do the Dustborn ending, but that's fine. I know, DuskySnow and all that jazz, but you know, what can I do? So if we reload the area. Past time until, let's just do blue. I don't know. She should be asleep at this point. Nope, she's still awake. Does that mean I have to teleport away and then go back? Oh, I could have just teleported back to the same... Oh, it's fine. It's fine. So, she's gonna fall asleep now, which means that we can get access to a secret boss. Holy moly. She's not asleep. Game?
This is good, but I choose to and I will bear who will inherit. What greater blessing. This is good, but I choose to and I will who will inherit. What greater...
So, Godwyn, is the one that Ronnie killed, by the way. That's the one that's up there. So, okay, I just needed to exhaust that. So now if I do this... She is, okay. So we can just go and do this. Should be good. I should have probably have. Look at the mimic tree go! Oh, that's fine. It's not a mission. I am actually gonna. Do I want to take up those runes? Probably. It's a bit of a madness, this boss, because you see what it's like fighting a dragon on foot. The wyverns and worms, like, fine. But, it's a bit much. It's a bit much. Oh yeah, also, he cast death. Wow, I thought I was having a mistake. Good. And we're dead. It's an effect show, that's the thing. It's like, it's over the top grandiose, so it's hard to see what's happening. Well, that worked. Oh god. Branch in the way blending in a bit, so I could see it. It's cool that my mimic takes on his own, but Jesus Christ. Shit. Oh, my mimic is actually doing all the, just doing everything. I wasn't even paying attention to the health bar. Okay, time to use this. Well, that happened. And that was a side quest abruptly done. So, there we go. Thumbs up, I guess. Cool. Okay, I guess we'll do Blythe next. I'm trying to remember where he is. I don't know if he's imprisoned at this point. He might be. And if he is imprisoned, I'm trying to remember where he would be. Would it be back at the Forlorn? Where is it? This one. My brain was like, oh god, like, when we fight Malekith, that's going to be an uphill battle. But if they, I'm wondering if they've nerfed that too. Okay, so everything seems to be fine here. Okay, I think I know what's going on here. I think that we can't. We need to go to somewhere before Brownie's Rise and make our way there. Things are happening in a weird world than I remember them happening in. I know this is pretty late into the playthrough at this point, but I should have said from the get-go. Maybe don't use this as a walkthrough. I can't imagine how awkward this must be. Watching me like jump from location to location like this. You hear my dude? I can see him. Oh, Blythe. Yeah, look at this. He slayed his way all the way here. I think like the sad bit about this is yeah, I do kind of love that his blade does that. But the sad bit about this more so than anything else for me is that Ronnie has like expressed her love for Blythe. And everyone else for helping her. And Blythe just thinks that she's just gone and died. What I don't think helps about this fight is how it is essentially just a copy and paste from the other dude, except he's got an ice AoE attack. Right, I'm sorry, Blythe, but there is an arsehole interfering in our fight. Blythe's armor is really good. I will be using that. Is he? Ruined it. Right. So yeah, that's Blythe's quest done. We can also do. We can also finish off the other Hunter's quest, which requires us to go talk to his brother. And give him the armor set. So yeah, we're not keeping his armor, unfortunately. I think this might be what I was wearing in my other playthrough, but we're not going to bother with that. I will, however, wear this stuff. Look at this stuff. Yeah, we will be wearing that. Not really. That's the difference between that and that. It's bad. There we go. Right. I don't quite remember where his brother is, but that's okay. We're gonna find him. I think. Okay, so he's... there? Class so. that's right. Yeah, I forgot about this. It's a bit weird that this just opens up here. Just leads back to the same room, but whatever. Are you okay? So yeah, that's his brother. So if we now head back over to... Aw, should be able to pick up Fear Set now as well. I don't think there's really too much else I want to do in the way of NPC stuff. Yeah.
Prince of Death, take a good long look. See the wrath of the Golden Order, the Order's justice writ in blood. This is what's become of your precious witch. Naught but expired meat and bone. This is a proper death, oh Prince. Look at this. The rotten witch is dead. Now I can look my brother Darian, honeyed ray.
Uh-oh.
Darian, honeyed ray.
Listen, my dude.
Darian, honeyed rays of gold.
That's a pretty nice armor set you got there.
Well, you are a blight, a defiler of the Golden Order and murderer of my brother. Die. Die. How could this... Darian...
You were ill, my dude. You were ill. And that's that. So, right. I didn't get the map for this area. I don't care. Not gonna lie. So what do I want to do now? We were going to do... There's another NPC quest that I wanted to finish off, actually, wasn't there? Okay. That requires us to head on down to Funky Town. Funky Town! Which means that we need to go the long way around. There's no quicker way, is there? Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, stuff like that. No, what have I done? I fucked it up. Oh no, this might be beneficial actually. Hello.
Good to see you, Master.
It's okay, Smeagol.
Remember me? You helped me, please. Allow me to. I can't make nothing. I'm happy to make adjustments. Master, do you ever make adjustments to your guy? Would rather you let me do the job when I don't ask. I am your.
It's pretty cool that you can do this, but no, I like live stuff.
Please.
Like, I actually really like our setup at the moment. The only thing that's freaking me out is the mask, but that's fine. Then we can actually amend that now, can't we? Because we've got... Is it really not that good? I guess not. Huh. And we've got nothing that will outdo it. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Right, so yeah, it might have actually benefited from starting over here, because the thing is, if you start from any of the sites of grace further down, it is a pain in the ass to work your way all the way around this canyon, because it gets pretty high, and the map's a bit weird in regards to that stuff. yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. And then once we have done this, I guess Volcano Manor's next on the list of what I want to do. There's an NPC quest there, along with a boss that I just want to show off because it's absolutely hilarious, and I want to know if they fixed it. But by the looks of things, they haven't even fixed Ashes. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that they patched the Ashes. I believe them. I just don't think they've been patched enough. It's a little mad at how powerful our Mimic is at the moment, and you can go up to +10. Was that +10 that I saw? I'm not sure. I'll be insane if we can go above this, but right. So this place is filled with toxic. Well, it's toxic or poison. I'm not sure, but it looks like it would be a pain in the ass. Oh, are you kidding me? So that thing where it's like a field around it. There should be like a broken wall somewhere that we can just use to climb in. Oh, that would suit. This is going to be a pretty short area, to say the least. From what I remember. I think this is one of the areas with like a unique boss in it. Okay. Oh, it's got these guys as well. Well. Yep, don't really have a lot to say about them. There's a site of grace nearby as well. This area is quite forgiving. Oh, these dudes! Because the status element of death is fun. That's that ladder there. Right, got you. I can't remember which way. Oh, it's over that way. Well, that's a nice detour. I'm very quickly going to use... Where is it? Come on, that one. Use that. I see it. I see it. And use that. Wasn't very nice of it. I'm pretty sure if we just wait it out now, our health should go back to full. Although it might have already done that, I'm not too sure. I know it's like a percentage. Bing. Oh. Hope lives a long, happy life. Yay, we got it. That's good, that's good. Now we can just go ahead and do the boss. But that's that NPC quest continued, not done. Yeah, I have, so I'm going all the way back up to full now. That's good. Whoa. Did not see you there, but I think that might have been the point. It's Dusky. Yeah. Thank you for the cookbook. Adios. That's still. Oh, it did kill him. I was gonna say. That was insane. What a lovely place you have here. I remember you. You were in. There was an annoying variant of you in the academy. So this is kind of justice for that. What was this gonna say? You wary of pack. Nice. Oh, deeping, deeping. Okay. Yoink. This should lead to a boss? I can't remember what the boss of this area is. I seem to remember it being unique, but then my brain is also going for like... I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. It's a cool entrance in. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, this ain't gonna last long. I think that's one of the things about the bosses in this game is that they don't really account. Well, some of them feel like they account for the ashes, so when you go in to try and fight them by yourself, it just doesn't work well. And then and then sometimes they they like overdo it. You know, where it's like if you're throwing an ash in there, it confuses the shit out of them. In Dark Souls, it doesn't really feel like that they account for the summons a lot of the time, so they act as a distraction in order to make things easier for the player. But that's sort of by design, so it's like unintentionally intended, which is a contradiction, but that's sort of how I view Dark Souls' approach to this. But even here, like, summons are different to ashes, because you can summon an NPC and still use your ashes in this game. So it is a bit mad. Oh, that's not really what I wanted. I was like hoping for like a nice medium or something like that, just that way I've got like an expendable amount of souls, not something that's like, oh, that runes rather, not something that's like close to what I had to begin with. Because now I've still got the exact same issue of nearly having enough for a level up again. Well, now if we head over here. Ooh. So, technically, we don't have a lot left to do in this game. We've got Volcano Manor, which is the next up.
She's passed. Are you giving me this? I think it might be possible for me. If the it might be possible, perhaps then
That would be awesome. Yeah. So, just thinking about like what's next up, really. So, Volcano Manor is what I want to do next. After we've done Volcano Manor, I think I just want to head for the end game at that point. Everything else is rather just sort of incidental. I'll tell you what I could do. Because I don't know if this has annoyed anyone. I've just had all of these on me this entire time and I just haven't been asked to use them. Yeah, no point in doing that. By how much? 14. I'm just thinking about the katana. I mean, we're not going to get enough dose of that tomorrow, so I am just going to do that with stamina. Okay. Good stuff. I am just going to blaze through this place. Because, oh, yep, that's why. Because those guys are assholes. And there's quite a few of them. But, the joke is on them. For there is, I think there's a side race just past here. That ladder we went past is where we need to go, but I'm pretty darn sure that, are we about to be invaded? Oh, we haven't dealt with the merchant dude yet, have we? That's something else we could do in terms of the field boss. On a cheater. Each time I receive a butcher's knife, I grow in mental capacity. I thought there was a side race around here. I guess not. I need to be careful because I'm pretty sure there's someone that shoots fiery stuff there. But that's fine. So we just need to head back for the ladder. There's some churches that I could have gone past at this point as well. I don't really feel the need for speed. No, I don't really feel the need for that stuff just yet. But go. Hello, spill my bum. Bye. We'll backtrack for them later. Hello, tree, how's it going? You're just sort of there, and that's okay. Yay. Ah, here it is. So we can get off the hot water. We could proceed through one of two different ways. We can either head up the mountain like a normal boy, which is what I'm doing, or we can do the falling star. The fallen star annoying mini boss, and I think just for the sake of it, that's what we're going to be doing. Oh yeah, I forgot about the other graphic siren as well that we could have done. We'll go back and kill that grafted sign at some point. I'm not, like, particularly worried. NPC quests are sort of my priority at this point. Before continuing, because a lot of stuff just, it doesn't cancel out because of Altus Plateau, but it does get to the point where some stuff starts locking off. And by the time you get to the end game, yeah, by the time you get to the end game, it's there's quite a bit of stuff that goes for obvious reasons when we get to that point. The round table sort of has an instant. I see it. So definitely this ladder. That wasn't very nice. So there are two ways we can get to Volcano Manor, in my recollection. Either we keep using the ladders, or yeah, we keep using the ladders, or we take a boost up to a boss. And that takes us the rest of the way there. As I said, we're going to be doing the boss, which is just over here. Why is this the buggiest bit of the game now? Getting off the horse. Anything to do with like holding down the buttons to achieve anything just seems awkward. Dude. Right. Bit of luck. Should be fine. Yeah, look. Our dude's just tanking. Right, there we go. Ow. Maybe Terry's just... Oh, I got it. Oh. Can we start it? That'd be pretty cool. Oh, we did. I think really is just taking it all. It's insane. Look at it go! MVP over here. This ain't good. What am I doing? Come on, dude. We got this. There we go. Dude, that took a good handful of times. I say handful, it took about 2 times when I did this initially, and it was a bit of a pain in the ass, but I do remember these fights being like a lot longer at launch. Not harder, just longer. Right. And now we hop over here and head over to Volcano Manor. Right, go for that. Oh, okay. Never mind then. I remember this dude. I was like, yeah, we should probably fight this dude. How cool would that be? And then I did a lot of dying. Right. So how do we want to approach this place? It's not big, and it leads to NPC stuff more so than anything else. As long as we just grab this over here, go to the NPCs over there, get the ball rolling. I also seem to remember this quest being pretty short. So, yeah.
Aren't you precocious? We rarely receive visitors to the Volcano Manor without invitation. Fascinating. And not unlike another guest we had long ago. So, tarnished. Have you ever harbored doubts about the burden of grace and the dogmatic ramblings of the Fingers? If you have, why not join the Volcano Manor and fight with us, rise with us, against the Erd Tree? Your decision is most welcome. Now you belong to the Volcano Manor family. The drawing room lies down the hall. Make yourself comfortable. I am Tanith, the proprietress of this house. An honor to have you.
So, I remember actually getting an invitation initially for this area. So it is a little... Well, I actually can't remember how we got it, to be fair. yeah, this key opens up quite a few different areas that we can get to for the get-go. There's like an infestation at the bottom of the house, something like that, that we can deal with as well.
Who are you? And what in heaven volcano
So we're
can
just
I
going to
help
skip
you
through
on?
all of this.
Well, as long but know that the path before you consider this blasphemous, before you consider hunting any of your own.
A pleasure to me. I am under lady. Brave under lady.
Is anyone else to talk to? Might as well open this door here, just that way I don't get confused. Am I getting the wheel? Oh, I know what you're on about. Maybe. Yes, yeah. I'm getting the pizza cutter. In my head, it will always be the pizza cutter.
If you are loath, but you must leave. This is a... We have no place for... The letter, you will be compensated once the deed is done.
Okay, awesome. So, if we have a look at the letter, it will tell us things about who to kill. Where is it? Oh god, am I going blind again? Oh no 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 no! She places the letter. I assume that she placed the letter down somewhere. Oh, it's there. Okay. Old Knight Istvan can be found at Limgrave. Guess where we're going? We're going to say hello to a good friend who needs no introduction. This way? This way. Going to see my new best friend. He's gonna be cool and he's not gonna die. It's all gonna be fine. There will be no issues. His sword is sharp and so is his wit. And that's okay because he's the guy you can't quit. When it comes to being besties, definitely not gonna kill him. Yay! God. The Lands Between, such a friendly place. I saw someone on Twitter the other day try to put up like 1,000,000,001 reasons why they deem the Lands Between to be like more dangerous than Lordran. I'm sorry. That ain't happening. The Lands Between has got so many safe spaces about it, and what's more is that the supposed end of the world that's happening isn't the end of the world. It's just it's a family dispute. That's what this game's about. It's about cosmic entities, don't get me wrong, but it's just a little bit weird. Hello, sir. Would you like that? That's not very nice of you. Oh. He chose his fate. Look. Right. Back to Volcano Manor. Back and forths. Whoa. I didn't pick up the map. Do I want to pick up the map? There's no reason to pick up the map.
You've completed. I am pleased. This is your.
Thank you, something I
Never
will never
forget.
use.
That the way is tainted is the truth. Now I am pleased. Now you are. I am pleased.
Someone please kill him. That horrendous serpent. Praetor Rykard.
Yep, we will do. Don't worry.
Then please, the one that I left the serpent slaying spear in the worthy the great serpent.
The first time I heard that, my brain was like, ah, for fuck's sake. Yet another boss that requires us to use, yet another boss that requires us to use, a weapon and not skill to fight it. Where did it say this one was, actually? Yeah. Found an Altus Plateau. Ah, right there. To be fair, Rykard is a complete joke of a boss anyway, so... should be fun. Oh, I have to go all the way back. Okay, thank God. It's because there's no reasonable site of grace for this area. Oh, words. Yeah, I don't remember there being too many assassination missions that we have to do. I think it's 4. But the remainder of my goal for the stream is just to kill Rykard, and that'll be that for today. And then tomorrow, bit of luck. I say a bit of luck. It's gonna happen. We're gonna go through the Altus Plateau. Which I deem to be the most disappointing area of the game, personally. Don't think it's bad, but it is a very large area with not a lot in it. And it leads up to the most disappointing revelation of the entire game. It was also like my biggest indicator as to like what the Elden Ring might be, but that never happens. Nope. Although it is weird that I now actually do know what the Elden Ring is, and it's still something that doesn't make any sense to me. And the placement of the information with the Elden Ring, the placement where you find out what the Elden Ring is in like the worst possible location in the entire game, because you're gonna bypass it. You're actually gonna completely bypass it.
I see here is your you. Now of the true, the Erd, but it was all the tarnished, like the our lord. If the Erd, then we are willing to. We at the. If you follow the lords, you cannot.
Red letter. Oh my goodness me. He can be found in the mountaintop of the giants. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit before we get to that point then. I suppose that means that I could get that on the way. I mean, if we do this real quick, we can go through here and do this. I could have purchased the lantern like 5 different times at this point. I just chose not to. Because I don't need to. Oh my god. Oh, is this the... the wall that's supposedly... people are saying that's a secret wall, or something like that. When realistically, like, all the walls have, like, their own, like, hitboxes and stuff. It is pretty weird, though. Like, it's more than awkwardly placed. What's this say? Here. Oh, right. Just wondering how I can see what I'm doing. I can't. We might go off and do the capsule now. Or do I want to go to the churches first? Hang on, I'm just going to get my revenge real quick. Yeah, not that one. Rules of nature! Wow. Oh, that kind of lights up the area. It's pretty good. Okay, we'll start. There we go. Like, it's just gotta be unfinished, right? It's just, it's so awkwardly placed with this stuff. Open doors is what I do. That side of grace is really weirdly placed. Here we are. So technically we can go through all this and do this shenanigan if we wanted to, but it's just easier just to do the side quest. Right. So what do I want to do now? I guess we'll do a bit of the capital. I'm not banking on doing it all right now. If only because it's a bit of a trek, to say the least. I don't even know why I'm killing these guys, to be fair. Guess we can just go around them over here. You probably have my shield up. There's you. Nice to see them again. Let's keep going. Woo! Woo! I'm trying to remember what, like, the best site of grace to go to would be. I suppose it doesn't really matter that much. Oh, there is one right around the corner, actually. Shields up, though? It's not there. It's over there? Yeah, so it's down here. Ignore all those. There's going to be a shit ton of them right around the corner. Oh, actually, was it? There's a really horrifically placed one which we are probably going to see at some point. But we're just blazing through this. I'm not really paying much attention. Yeah, I'm not really paying much attention to sport areas on purpose here because it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the capital in concept. I don't think the capital is bad. But I do think that, like, the importance of a lot of areas within the capital is bad, if that makes sense. So it's like, well, it's like a good portion of areas that we've been to so far. There's not really much of a reason to go to a bunch of them. And, it's not really a good thing that, it's not really a thing that you want to say when it comes to that. I'm just trying to remember genuinely where we need to go. It's towards the big old dragon. Well, I mean, yeah, it's there, but you didn't have to, you know, be that obvious, game. God. I still haven't got a map for this area. I don't actually know if I'm gonna get it. So jump up the edge. Not down here. Come on. Yo. want to go down below? No. If you wanted to do, oh shit. That happened. Bang, 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 bang. There's some bits of both we can pick up in the sewers, but, not feeling it, you know? Not feeling it. Bit surprised this went as cleanly as it did, to be honest. Ugh. Ugh, don't do that. Bad game. Bad game. For a second I thought I said Golden Rune 1 then, and I thought this game is taking the piss. Right, so we're nearly out of this now. But yeah, it's like, you could just do all of this.
My utmost thanks for bringing me to the base of the Erd Tree.
You could just do all of this and, like,
I can govern my own
ignore 90% of
and
the
thus
capital.
The accord is fulfilled. I shall depart to ascertain the purpose I was given. Farewell. I shall leave
Adios.
Torrent and the power to turn runes into strength. Here, with you, I wish you luck in realizing your ambition. You have fought long and hard.
I mean,
I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
nobody tell her that my interests are actually opposed to hers. Boop. So yeah, we're nearly out of this place now. Yeah. So technically what we want to do is up on the branches over there. Just ignore me, fellas. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just keep doing you. Just keep doing you. Yep. Oh, I know. Big day. Big day. For everyone involved. Oh, now that just wasn't nice, was it? You can't get your way, and that's what you do. Also, no, don't ask me why they just placed a random valley gargoyle right there. I don't know is the answer to that. I mean, I don't assume that's like chariot horse, what was it, executioner's chariot horse reasons of like, why is that there? I'm sure there's an actual legitimate reason for the gargoyle to be there. But it is just sort of like, oh, Okay then. Ah, right, well... Yeah, this might go weirdly. Oh, I take it all back. I take it all back. We are... Yep. Here I was, forgetting that we're overpowered. Oh, by the way, yeah, this dude right here is perhaps the most awkwardly placed boss in the entire game. Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. The penultimate boss of the entire game is just a souped up version of him. It's... I don't understand. I don't get it, game. I don't. It's just there, and I don't get it, and I never will. Also, we've got another boss that's quite, well, disappointing coming up as well. He's got a great intro, but, yeah. God, one day they're going to develop a section of the game that doesn't mimic Blighttown's performance on the 360 back in today. It's not that bad, let's be honest. But, like, it jumps anywhere between, like, 25 to 60 frames, so it's extremely varied here, but, oh my god. You were just having a little party there, weren't you? Holy shit. Right, next boss. This is the bit where I legitimately just said to myself, I need to take a break when I first played this game. Because I got to this bit here and I was like, I cannot believe this game is just throwing this shit in my face. Not because this boss is terrible. In fact, this boss just needs more health. I think that's just the end of it, really. But it's the revelation that happens here.
What is thy business with these thrones? Ah, Godric the Golden. The twin prodigies, Mikola and Melania.
You'll get to Melania soon. That'll be probably a stream in and of itself.
General Radahn.
Lol. Look, it's just
Praetor
imagining that
Rykard.
these guys were sitting in these regular seats. Right.
Luna Princess Rani. Willful traitors, all. Thy kind are all of a piece. Pillagers, emboldened by the flame of ambition. Have it writ upon thy meager grave. Felled by King Morgoth, last of all kings.
mean, it's an impressive introduction, I'll say that. And he might actually kill us here. Oh no, he got staggered. And he's dead. Oh, GB. I actually really like this fight. It's just his health is so weak, and his second phase comes on way too late. It was a blinker you miss it thing the first time I went through this game, and it's entirely because this game is like overly generous with the ashes. Also, this is the exact bit right here when I first played this game and I got here and I was like, nope, I'm good, I'm good. I'm gonna take a bit of a break and I'll come back to this soon. Don't worry. Like you're here, it's this big like let's just put the emphasis on this again, right? So you've just fought your way all the way from Limgrave right here. The Erd Tree is literally here. This is it. This is the physical Erd Tree. This is the thing. This is the thing. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. You fought him, and it's like, oh, I can't go back. The only way is forward. You're climbing up these stairs. Like, okay, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it, folks. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be great. Impenetrable thorns refuse all. No mate entered the Erd Tree. The game just throws a middle finger in your face and goes, nah, you didn't say the magic word. And you have no choice but to like this, sit down and be told, nah, you've got a few more hours of the game left.
Hello again, old friend. Allow me a moment to converse with you. You are unable to enter the Erd Tree, no? Prevented by the mantle of barbs. The thorns are impenetrable, a husk of the Erd Tree's being that spurns all that exists without. The only way to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord is to pass the thorns. My purpose serves to aid in that very act. So I'd like you to undertake a new journey with me to the Flame of Ruin, far above the clouds, upon the snowy mountain tops of the giants. Then
You knew
I
about the
can
portal?
set the
Yes,
Erd
she
Tree
literally says
aflame
goodbye to you
and
earlier as
guide
well.
you
She's like, oh, thank you for
down the
taking me this far.
to
You're on
becoming
your own now.
Elden
Bye-bye.
Lord.
And then the game just does it to throw a twist at you. There was no reason why the game shouldn't have just gone like, oh, yeah, you can't do this yet. God damn, it's the biggest, like, motivational killer in this entire thing. And we're just gonna slap all that in bigger. What's our level, actually, at this point? 83, yeah. It's just... There was no reason for it. Like, the game could have literally just gone, oh yeah, so, yeah, could you just, I don't know, divert over here for a bit? You have to climb up the mountains in order to enter the capital, something like that. Or maybe say that, like, there's a bit of the capital blocked off. I would have preferred to have gone to the capital gates. And then to have the game tell me, like, that have the game tell me, like, oh, you can't enter the capital itself until you've done this. Like, have the thorns surround the capital or something like that. Rather than make me fight all of my way directly to the Erd Tree itself. Because it's just such a time waste. And it really... I mean, granted, there is a reason for it, but it does just feel like an artificial way to inflate the game. And the only, like, indicator that the player's going to do something like this entirely rests on, yeah, the only indicator that something like this might happen, entirely rests with, that's good. Entirely rests with the optional areas that we passed through before. Like, oh yeah, you know, that makes sense because we didn't do all of that before, so of course something like that would have happened. And I feel like something else that's even like more insulting is the fact that the game then goes, okay, so in order to get to this new location, you have to backtrack. It's like, excuse me? What did you just say to me? Where is he? Where's the other one? He's run off over there. It also doesn't help that like the mountaintop of the giants is perhaps the worst part of the game. It might be not the worst part, but maybe like the most forgettable. I like the way that you approach the mountain of the giants. That's kind of cool. But other than that, I don't really have too much to say about the place. Yes, I know we found the map. Thank you, game. The gate's open now, isn't it? Oh, lordy loo. I generally just think that if you were to, I know I've said this before, but if you were to cut out the optional areas along with, let's get the marker. There. The optional areas along with the dungeons, and just focus primarily on the main dungeons and the legacy dungeons themselves. Along the main path of the game, golden. You know, they could have saved so much time, because this time around, this feels like the only the only Souls game where there's unfinished content in it, and it doesn't feel like it's because of the lack of time. It feels like it's because they put that time in the wrong place. And it infuriates me to no end. Because it's like, you were given the chance now. It doesn't sound like you were rushing development. Maybe you were, but if you were, I'm looking at like where all of your time went anyway. It's so awkward. It's like someone focused all of their time on making a sandwich. And they were more concerned with like how the bread should look aesthetically rather than the filling of the sandwich. So by the time you're given it, it's like you end up being given this giant thick crusted thing that's fine,
Oh, please.
but
Bok the sea.
your teeth get like shattered on. I don't know where this analogy is going,
But
but
I
I-
know
it's like making a sandwich out of bricks. I guess they're trying to make this like really big impenetrable thing for you to chomp on, and as you're trying to work your way through it, it's just, where is it? Where's the meat? Where's the thing that I came here for? And the developers just shrug their shoulders like, I don't know. you wanted filling in your sandwich? Well, everyone likes bread and butter, man, but you didn't have to do that. What would be the best way down? There's an Erdtree avatar that we can fight as well. I mean, there's a few bosses here. You're on the plateau right now, and you've fought 0 bosses. It's mental. It's like, the sake of accessibility is fine. I get that. And it's like, oh, you know, the bragging rights, you can get through the game without fighting like any bosses in the game. But there's got to be a point where the developers must have been asking themselves, hey, do you think that we like fucked up? You know, we allowed the player to play through the game without playing the game. But no, it's fine, isn't it? It's fine. But it's not fine. That is the first mandatory boss of the game as well. It's... Because, like, I said the other day that it was the worm. The magma worm, but I'm not convinced by that. I'm pretty sure that... No, you don't have to fight the magma worm, because you can take the elevator up. God damn, this game. I love it. But my god. Yeah. I recall that there was a way of doing it. It's mad. I'd want to say, like, oh, it's a shame because, like, at the very least, it's the incentive of, like, fighting some amazing bosses. But you don't even have that incentive because I think if we're counting, like, all of the FromSoft, like, all of the 18 FromSoft stuff, so all the Miyazaki stuff, this has the worst bosses out of any Soulsborne game. Hello. I'm on +9! I literally need like the ancient dragon one, which I think you get from the sleepy boy, the dude that's hanging upside down in the ashen place. Oh, it's good damn. Right. Whee! I like the build-up. This is nice. Old Ivory King School. And now let us play. Ignore everything in this area and run straight to the end. I think it's more like Valiant Gargoyles at the end of this. But they're actually a boss. Which doesn't make sense. Considering that we just... it's just weird. I'm +9 right now with 0. Sorry, one boss. It's a side dungeon boss though. They can't keep getting away with this. I think the thing that gets me more so than anything else is that I remember being... I remember thinking to myself like, oh yeah, I can't wait to play this game when it comes out because all of the reviews are just amazing for it. Like they're all saying it's 9 out of 10. And don't get me wrong, you know, my expectations were there. I was expecting this to be Dark Souls 3 again. But at least Dark Souls 3 is like some of the best bosses in the entire series. Not illegal. Oh, my ash tube then. A minute. Oh boy. It was just a gargoyle again. In the way of like the big ass elevator that's meant to take you up to the mountaintop of the freaking giants. And they're like, yeah, maybe we could just use a gargoyle again. I'm sure the player won't mind. Oh, we'll put like dark magic on it. I think like the deciding thing about all of this as well is that the bosses aren't. Yeah, I'm catching myself here. The bosses aren't terrible. Like there are some really terrible bosses.
Back ahead and the way forward. Hear me. Doing so. Oh, most certain.
I mean, there will always be some abominations in this game, which they're just like, why did that happen that way? Or like some ambush areas that are like, oh god, that's straight out of DS2. I like this. I like the build up to this area. I like where we're going. I think that the actual area itself should have been significantly shorter. It's a bit weird that that happens. I think that any area that focuses on the lack of visibility should take a page from the painted world of Arundel. Is it Arundel? I'm thinking Dark Souls 1. Hey, look, we're right close to the Erd Tree. That. Mountaintop of the Giants. I can't forgive the double gargoyle boss solely because for some reason the poison. Yes. Yeah, Aramis. That's it. Yeah. No. I went into this whole thing on the last stream I did. It's insanity. It should just inflict poison. If it just inflicted poison, I'd be absolutely fine with it. But it seems to be like FromSoft's MO at this point to be like every boss needs to have. Every boss needs to have a random magical status attack attached to it. And I don't get it. I don't understand. Or like with some of the dragons in this game, it's like, yeah, so now it's got a sword. But I have some restraint. You don't have to give everything in this game a goddamn sword. Oh lord. I know a lot of this is just going to be me being salty, primarily because it came off of us doing Big Boy Dragon Fight in DS3, which I do genuinely adore that fight. Yeah. I think that its hitboxes are a bit weird, but other than that, I do adore that fight. But it's coming off of like that and Gale especially. Gale is magnificent. And then woohoo. And now we play a game called Ignore All of the Giants. Have we gone past Oh, what do I do? We've probably gone past the Sound of Grace at this point. There it is. Right. So, we can do that. Imagine they pull a Bethesda and the first DLC they released for Elden Ring is Force. Oh, I'm not putting it past them at this point. There's something really weird going on. And it's freaking me out. Genuinely. Like... we have to think that, like, Ashes of Arendelle and Ring City are a sign that FromSoft are still somewhat sane, right? And the fact that this game is, like, there's a shit ton to do in this game. It doesn't mean that I like all of the content in it, but the fact that there is they've done their work, they've put a lot of content in it. I'm inclined to be, like, more forgiving. And once again, at the end of the day, this is Dark Souls 3, just more of Dark Souls 3. And I am fine with that. Frida's amazing. Like, I think the only thing that I dislike about Frida is the second phase. Other than that, I adore it. I had so much fun going back through that. I'm struggling with this one. Holy shit. I think I would have generally preferred I think I would have generally preferred it if they did instead of Elden Ring, if they did another Dark Souls-esque game. Because I think that the thing that people are sort of struggling and dealing with at the moment is that
I see that this is your use. Perhaps you, our Lord.
I'd see the Lord.
No.
Is that
I will
combat in Souls games has been like getting progressively like downhill since the first one, and that's because they've been adding more
May your
ways
visit be fruitful.
to basically do the same thing. A bunch of the buttons just act as damage emitters, which isn't inherently a bad thing, but when you get something like the Ashes of War, for example, it does come across as incredibly one-sided, where it's like, why would I not use my overpowered attack? Oh, I screwed up. Yep, no, didn't do it. sent a dude in without the weapon because I thought it equipped. Is it? That's it. Well, I've got one guy boxing, so that's happening now. Oh my god, they have not picked lava. I actually think that's really compensated by giving people more health. This is embarrassing. This might actually be the first time as well that I've decided to fight the boss from a distance. I just kind of want to see if there is something other than whatever this is. Oh wow! I didn't even know that was a thing. This is another example of a fight where they just put the second phase in and say like, oh, he's got a sword now. It looks amazing.
Very well.
It's stuttering though.
Join myself and King as remedy. Together we will devour the very god.
I don't think that's happening. Someone's just telling me that I don't think that's what happened. Oh, the camera actually moves out for this one. Oh wow, so that happened. Did I think you got the pistol there? Yeah, that's the thing. Look, it didn't just work with Ludwig. It made Ludwig like one of the best Souls bosses in the entire series. I've actually sacked it twice. I don't get how this is happening. I set my mimic in with no weapon by mistake. He boxed the thing to death, and I just stood by going, okay, I'll just keep doing that then. Jesus Christ. Right. Yep. Look at that, 89. So if we do... I bet if it was like, you know what, we'll do Rykard and a call there, but I could just do the fire, Iron Giant. I can't remember. Is it Iron Giant? I don't know.
It's no defeat isn't until then.
The fire giant. I could just do him, and then we could get that set up. Thing is, once you've done that, you've entered the end game. Do I want to do anything involving the NPCs before then? I don't think I do. I'm trying to remember actually, is dragon optional in this area? I think it might be, right? Just need to get that. Do I have to go elsewhere and then back? Case. Well, if that is the case, then we can just get. We can just get the map. I think. Yeah, we'll just get a map. We have blazed through this though. I forgot how quick this was. I think a lot of it had to do with
I will leave. I suggest I will miss the champion. I always. This is perhaps we will.
what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I like in my brain, I kept thinking in my mind, I kept thinking of that because I was doing New Game Plus. I'm blazing through the game then. That this would be like a bit more of a difficult affair because I haven't actually gone back to play through this game from start to finish on a fresh character in ages. So now I'm doing it, it's like, oh, hey Patches.
Now you've gone and killed Cripes. Perhaps a time for now. The demigod fine mess. Well, bye my friend.
But yeah, it's been breezy. It's been real breezy. It makes me think of like when we get to like Malekith. I'm wondering how that's gonna go. Because I got past him pretty quickly on my New Game Plus. But once again, that's because of the New Game Plus aspect of it. That wasn't it. And there's no more reason to be there, so I think if we do this now, we should be good. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, you... Allow me some time. Our lord's carcass is vast, and not easily consumed. Dear Rykard, please, find purchase within me. I wish to be your serpent, your family. One day, let us devour the gods together. Dear Ryk, I wish to one day...
Well, that's that done. FromSoft still hasn't fixed lava. Good to know, good to know. Yeah. All in all, good times. So we'll just get the other map, and then I think I will call it there. Or do I want to do the Fire Giant? I mean, I don't want to do the Fire Giant, but... you could do it. Which way around was it again? Off to the left, off to the right? Off to the right, I think. I think it's practically encouraged in this game just to, like, ignore most of it. Which makes repeat playthroughs infuriating, because you're just going through them and you're like, oh, well there's no reason for me to do that this time around. What time is it? Dragon o'clock. So we do have to fight the dragon. Do we? I guess we do. There's a dungeon behind us as well that we can do if I wanted to, but I'm good. We'll come back and do that next time. This is yet another example of FromSoft knowing how to do build-up extremely well of a boss, but then failing at the execution of it, because you realise it's just yet another dragon. Just with a bigger health bar, and this one does frostbite damage. Damn it. It's just sad. And that's its most powerful attack over and done with. It was even attacking the jellyfish nearby. Oh, it hurt my horsey. Once again, another example of power to power though. Like, I would have been dead 10 times over at this point if I was doing it seriously. Oh no. Get my horsey. Are you kidding me? What? He de-sport. Oh, please tell me his health bar's the same. I'm gonna flip. That's not the case. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Just gonna do that again. Oh wow, really? Okay. There's a dungeon back there as well that I could do. There's a lot I could do. I think that's, like, potentially what the next, like, set of things I'm gonna do is, we'll do the fire giant, in the next stream. And then after that, before we make the plunge, we will, finish off any and all like bits and bobs I want to do.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika.
We've got like loads
Linger
of stuff
here
in
as
Livonia
well.
that I just
Shall I share them
neglected.
with you? In Marika's own words, hark, brave warriors. Hark, my lord Godfrey. We commend your deeds. Guidance hath delivered ye through each ordeal to the place ye stand. Put the giants to the sword and confine the flame atop the mount. Let a new epoch begin, an epoch glistening with life. Brandish the Elden ring for the age of the Erd tree. We're almost there. The flame of ruin lies just ahead. I'm glad it was you I travelled with.
She's not
I
at the
must
end of this
tender my
game.
thanks to Torrent, too. Thank you, Torrent. Please continue to lend your aid. Till the end.
I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. Yeah, we'll do that. Whoa, what a journey we've been on. Right, yeah, so I'll quickly get this map and then we'll call it there. But personally, I love this game so much right up until the capital. The capital's the thing that entirely flips this game just in general for me. It's such an awkward thing. This is embarrassing. That is a lot of runes. Holy shit. Was that meant to be a big deal? God. Well, it's gonna be even funnier when we get to Gideon later on. Oof. That's a fight that happens for some reason. Wait, hang on. Is it down there? Let me just assess where I am for a second. First. Yep. Absolutely no reason to put it in anything else. Ah, I'm on the path. Okay. So I should just go where this is pointing this way. It's like, look at this barricade, and look how cool it probably would be to travel through on foot. Like... There's probably like a lot of really cool stuff just happening here. struggling. What's up on that? Okay. So we don't actually need to do this dungeon. It's just here. So many things like that where I'm just like, oh, that looks epic. I bet you we have to do something really cool there. And then you go there and it's like, nope. But yeah, we'll go back and do some of this stuff tomorrow. That real quick. And do that. Oh, the hell. Well, I mean, the boss is literally up ahead. I could do it. Nah, I'm good. We'll call it there. We'll call it there. Anyways, let's very quickly use this. Because I will not rest until my health bar is the size of the entire screen. So yeah, tomorrow we'll do the boss here, and then we'll do some. We'll go after some churches. I think that'll be the best thing to do, just to get everything up to date. And then yeah, it's been fun. Adios. Have a good one. Have a good night.